Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll hand it off. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it on the move. And he's got it.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And now the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They'll kick it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Hand off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. It's a foot race. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that previous play. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Whitmore had failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Can he make it to the marker? Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line. And because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this one is down near the 40. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
Up right here one time.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught near the goal line. He breaks into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal for the offense. Punch it in and tie the score before the half. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Looking to throw on third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Didn't have to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps.
Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defensive steps in front of that to make that interception.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now another deep ball here. Throw to the corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This time enough for one more play in the half. Quick completion to the tight end. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one's picked off. What a play. Fresh center down to the offense. First down. Off to the single back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll claim the second half lead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And that'll pick up a first down and spot it at the 38. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a great... Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And the same runner's got it again. He's brought down out at the 46. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back, have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They can't connect to costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset. This one could cost them.
The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off to RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs.
Defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's ball. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Sims. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Got a lane, can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. They began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive, punching it in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. The It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He fires this one to the right. Had all day to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the right. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking to throw again. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Here's the handoff. He's stopping out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look, I realize when any play call comes properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looks right for a quick completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. There's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set, get set.
Caught behind the line. It's gone. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Notre Dame. It was a foot race and he won it. Archie taught our defense, Kirk, don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And out comes the offense set to take over here. In the clear of the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Well, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Receiver makes the grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Wait, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down. We're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sims. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Receiver. He's hit just before the throw. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Excellent field position here for the offense. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the receiver's got it. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I like the call here, 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. Defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he fires the football to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
An explosive play moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. The QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass ball is incomplete as time is spotted.